This old man is worried and he's struggling to raise his 7 children after the wife abandoned them and went to live with his younger brother. But why would a mother who has 7 children abandon them and choose living with a younger brother to her husband? We take a long journey and visit the man and his 7 children. After this, we also visit the wife and his new husband. They tell us more of what happened.
Brother yake nampenda sana juu yeye amenikubali jinsi nilivyo.
This is an extraordinary story.
Kwa majina naitwa Simon Mrefu Muyeho. Niko na miaka 56.
56-year-old Simon is a father to 7 children and lives with them under one roof. As everyone can see, life here is so difficult that the house is not having necessary house materials for it to be a complete house, and they often struggle when it comes to sleeping, as they don't have even a mattress. They just lie down on a mat and sleep, and all that dad has to do is sit beside them and wonder if life will ever be nice. He says he's been through a lot, that at some point he wonders why always him. Why is it that he's the only one who faces plenty of challenges daily? He has his younger brother who is a motorcyclist. He transports goods and people for a living. And says that he could transport the wife to and from work, and the brother later took her completely. Since that day, the woman abandoned these children and went to live with her new husband, leaving these kids here alone, and their father is the one supposed to be taking care of them. I tried talking to my younger brother, telling him to bring back my wife, but he refused. But I'll never give up on my wife. If this continues, I'll even go to local authorities to solve our problem. He says he never rushed to it, as he has a lot of kids to take care of. If he starts going to local authorities, he'll spend much time there, yet he needs time for his children, but also time for working so as to feed his 7 children who are living a life without their mother. But time will come and he'll work on it. Whenever he asks the brother why take his wife, the younger brother always denies, but there are a lot of people who always see them together where they live in town. The brother keeps on shifting from one town to the other every time he realizes that his elder brother might be knowing his whereabouts. I decided to give him time, let him enjoy while I'm taking care of my children. But that won't last. If I get time, I'll follow it up, and he'll tell me why he took my wife. He took time asking himself why the wife would abandon them, yet he had established a small business for her that would have helped in raising the standards of living. And that's where the younger brother took the occasion, and as he transported her daily, one day they decided to live together out of the blue, without considering that she's a mother to 7. The 56-year-old thinks that poverty might have been the reason why she chose to go, as he could not satisfy all her needs. So, seeing someone with a motorcycle who lives a better life compared to how they live here maybe was the reason behind, and they ended up falling in love. See how a house looks like. The inside looks trash. Apart from being too old, it looks like a garbage. My wife would clean and organize everything, and since I'm not always here and having many kids, no one can take care of it. But who cares about a house if you don't even have food? That's the problem. He and the wife had spent many years together, and as you can see, the children have also grown and they're becoming adults. Most of them go to school, and he struggles with paying the school fees and the school materials. The wife left in the beginning of 2021 last year, and it has been a year and some month since she left. The man says that before she left, she was a person with good qualities in general, a loving and a caring wife who knew how to take care of both children and their dad. They had a better relationship, and this man never knew that all would come to an end in the blink of an eye. One of the most difficult challenges he faces as a father who raises his children alone is that sometimes they ask him where their mother is and ask whether she will come back or not, and many more questions related to the absence of the mother, yet he truly has no accurate answers to those questions. The man says he needs support. As you can see, they have no mattress. They just lie down, and it's a lot, starting from house materials and food, all because he has no better job opportunity and has nowhere to get money apart from being a gatekeeper and fixing broken plastic materials like basins and jerrycans, which cannot feed the whole family. He's here requesting for the support so as to help him raise these children. After knowing where the wife to this husband might be living, we also took time and visited her to also know the reason why she abandoned her family.
Okay, mimi naitwa Farida na mimi nilikuwa nafanya biashara. Nilikuwa nimeolewa na nilikuwa na mume wangu, but alikuwa violent sana. Alikuwa anashinda akinipiga. Each and every time akitoka kazini ananipiga kabisa, na tulikuwa na watoto 7. Na yeye mwenyewe alikuwa anafanya kazi ya watchman.
My husband was a gatekeeper and would come home in the morning having smoked and drunk and could start beating anyone. He almost killed me and I survived as he accused me of cheating him. He burned me and broke my arm, and that's why I'm disabled, and we could sleep hungry except when I could try my best and find what to eat. In other words, he was irresponsible. She says that was the reason why she chose to abandon them and found herself loving his younger brother, who was loving and more caring. Now she lives here with the younger brother to the husband, and she's okay with the life she's living.
Hata aliwakataza wasijaribu kuja karibu yangu, juu alisema wakikuja karibu yangu atawaua.
Her children are not permitted to visit her as per the husband's order, which is the reason why she has not returned to visit them, because it would go bad for them, but adds that she often meets the firstborn after school. My husband was a nice man before, but after producing the 7th child, he went on changing and started smoking and getting drunk and other habits that I never knew.
Okay, brother yake mdogo ana shida sana na mimi.
She says right now she loves the brother to her husband so much, for he knows how to handle a woman and makes her happy, which is what she was not receiving during her last days with the husband.
Alikuwa ni kama shemeji yangu na alikuwa anafukurana na bwana yake ambapo yeye ni ndugu yangu.
This woman had married my brother and they had spent years together. To be honest, they were not living a peaceful life together. That's why this woman went through a lot. So I brought her here as a refuge. She needed a different environment so as to relax. As days went by, we fell in love and I gave her everything she needs. He says that the wife's disability was caused by the husband due to mistreating Farida, and lives here with her as in giving her protection and letting her feel secure, though they live as a husband and wife despite not officially, and they do not intend to produce any child. We can't guess who is right or who is not, as one blames the other, but both agree that these children need a law to survive since their father is struggling to raise them. You can contribute on the Giving Lives link found in description and pinned in top comments. This is a story by Byiringiro David. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afromax English. Remember to subscribe.